It's day one for the Easter collab, so we're going to take day one from the DearJulieJulie page, day one from Cara Brandon, and we're going to come up with some projects. I'm going to be making embellishments. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's Julie, and it's day one. It's Friday, March 25th. It's day one for our 5 days Easter 2022. We're using that hashtag if you want to find more creators making things with these two pages. So remember that we are DearJulieJulie and CaraBrandonCreations, and we have these 5-day kits available in our Etsy shops if you want to play along. So I'll give you a quick look at the kits. So for day one, we'll be working with these. Day two, we'll be working with these. Day three, we'll be working with these. Day four, we'll be working with these. Day 5, we'll be working with these. Okay, so we're going to get right on to day one. You see that Cara's style and my style of digi making are totally different. I have gone ahead, I've cut out the DearJulieJulie page, and I'm going to put these two little ones up here, and we're going to push these up. And so here's the Cara Brandon. I'm going to be cutting it apart. Now my printer pulled it, but it's okay. The way that I'm going to use it, it's okay. But I have this printed on cardstock. Let's go ahead and get started. So for the warm-up, as people are coming on, remember we do a premiere each day on the DearJulieJulie channel. So what that means is, although this video is pre-recorded, we have a live chat. It's a lot of fun. Our community is growing and is amazing, and I hope you'll come and check us out. And so if you are here at premiere time, just hit that live chat button. Come on over, say hello, and we'd love to get to know you. So I am going to take this little trade card, and remember on my things, you're going to see they are as they are. They are from the 1800s and the very early 1900s, and they might have a crease in them. They might have where somebody stamped reward of merit on it. And I leave them as they are. I think that's their personality. And so I'm going to go ahead. I have pulled out a treat bag that I had picked up at Dollar Tree. And I'm going to just add this as a pocket to the bottom. Okay. And then I have over here to the side, I have a lot of stuff over here. I want the little stickers, you guys. I want the little stickers. Okay, well there's the ducks. And here's the eggs. I got these at Hobby Lobby a couple years ago. I haven't been to Hobby Lobby this year to see if they have them again, but I think that they are really fun. They're vintage looking. So I'm going to take this one and I'm going to add it right here on the edge. So one of the large eggs, and then I'm going to take one of the smaller eggs. And I love when you have clear backs and you can just kind of put it down there and see what you've got. And so I'm going to go ahead and add that. So we are able to use anything from our stash for this challenge. And so I think I'm just going to put her in here, but we'll add a little bit of a topper. So I have also over here on the side, I have embroidery hoops with those Michaels where you get for $9.99, you get all these ribbons and trims and laces. And so I have this really bright one, and I'm thinking I may use some of that. I also have one in pastel. Okay, so I have a pastel one also. And I want to make sure that I use this in here. But I also think that the brights are really pretty. And so, yeah, so actually I was thinking, I think we'll go ahead and add this little piece of lace up here to the top. You guys, I went out to the living room twice to get the regular bottle of fabric tack because I've been working in the living room because I was mass producing prayer journals for the creators market. And today is the day. Finally, it's going on right now. And I will be joining back over there as soon as we're done here. I ended up, I have 6 prayer journals and some other journals. I was able to finish my Swing Into Spring and a floral journal called Blossom. And so those will be in there. And so I go on at noon. I am a moderator at 11. So right after, as soon as this is done, I will be over there. And so there's that. I really want to add something else across here. Maybe a light, I don't know, go light yellow. Yeah, I think we'll do light yellow. So we're bringing the colors from in that piece there. So I'm making an ensemble here. So this envelope and the things to fill it is what I'm going to make for this first one. So I have several ensembles that I'm making with these projects. So, so the only rule, if there was a rule, is that you use both kits together, not just you know, singling out and just using one kit. You'll see on some of the cards they'll be written on. This one, April 23rd, 1916. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that. And so there we've got a little bit of decoration. Now to bring in the Cara Brandon's page, which I've totally lost over here. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to use this area of the card. Now, you could use this as a page. You can use it as a background for your pages in your journal. And since that is kind of obvious, okay, I need to make sure we're good. Okay, so if I come over, I'm going to come right to this edge of this. I want to make sure that my bunny, okay, remember that this cuts sooner than I think it does. Okay, so we're going to come here. Boy, I'm glad I checked that. That would have been, I would have been bummed. Okay. So this is what I've got, okay, and this is what I'm going to use for this piece up here, okay, and so for a double page, so yesterday, my video yesterday, I made my signatures, my preliminary signatures. So I want to see if I put this in on a page and then I put this in okay, behind it. And this could go behind her, actually, and that might be kind of cool too, okay? So, but we'll see. Anyway, if I put this behind here and come down to the bottom, we need to cut a little bit off the top or it's going to hang out the top. So if I'm okay with it hanging out the top, then, and I think I am, but I'm going to cut a little bit off. And I'm just going to cut it, okay? And then I do want to make this an actual tag. So I'm going to go ahead and go over like that. Then, okay, so this was like this. So I need to turn it upside down. And I know some just go ahead and snip, snip. I'll tell you what, when I snip, snip, they are not even close to being, not even close to being similar. So, okay, so I have this. So what color do I want to bring in over here? I could bring in this bright purple. You're not going to see it a whole lot. Let's see. Okay, I'm okay with that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put down that bright purple ribbon. So I have fabric tack in this little bottle. I did add some new fabric tack to it and it has loosened it up considerably. So remember, this is where my printer, it has a mind of its own and it pulls it late. And so with cardstock. Heck, at least it prints on it. Okay, so adding that. And now I remember what I was supposed to use there, so I'm kind of laughing at myself. But there we go. We used one of those. Okay, so up here, I want to go ahead and I want to make this into like just a little hanging charm. And so I'm going to go ahead and I was going to do glossy accents on it, but it being such a large piece, it would, I don't have time for it to dry. So let's see. So we're going to go ahead. Now I could just put a hole through it. Let's see. If we go at the butterfly. Okay. And I'm going to eyeball this. I hope I'm close. Okay. And then I have eyelets. I have so many. Oh, look at, I found a little paper clip. I have a little tiny orange eyelet. I'm going with all the colors, okay? All the colors are represented in our kits. Okay, so there. Oh, I didn't press hard enough. Okay, so there's that. And oh, we get a blue one for this one. I think I'd rather have the orange. Oh, it's pink. Okay, so crocodile saves the day. Okay, so I want a bulb pin top drawer, I believe. Oh no, I moved things over. Okay, so we'll go to the big drawer of bulb pins. I'll put some out. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to add this, but I'm also going to add, I have these, I'm going to have these in the Handmade Creators Market, and I have one of my little Easter eggs. I'm going to go ahead and add that on here and add that to the tag. And there we go. Okay, so that little ensemble is ready. Okay, and I like having this piece hanging over the edge, and this is how it's going to fit in a page. Probably going to put it on something else, like maybe a music page or something. Okay, so you can watch how I put my pages together in yesterday's video. Oh wow, my Sharpie is sitting up there. We don't want to lose that. Okay, so the first ensemble done. I think I want to add some lace here also, but I'm going to wait until we put that into the journal to see which side it goes on. Because the other day I added lace. I had added lace, and every time I went to use something, it was on the wrong side for what I wanted to do. So this also could hang out like this. And so that is the first one. So for the second one, I am going to go ahead, and I have this open. I have this little bag, okay, and I'm going to go ahead and open it up here, and I'm going to throw that away this time. There is a card inside which gives me a template perfectly. I'm going to go all the way to the top here, okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and cut it just inside this little line right here, from this little ledger that's on here. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go ahead, cut this whole piece down, and you know what, while we've got this out, I'm going to cut this next piece, okay? That way we don't have to pull this out again. Okay, so I have these two pieces that are left, okay? So for this one, we'll see how we did. We're a little bit smaller, but that's okay. We're going to save this for something else. And let's go ahead and measure this into our pocket. Okay. And there we go. There we are into our pocket. So now I'm going to take out my X-Acto knife and my cutting pad. Okay, we'll put these up here again. Those will be, I have those at the Crafters Market today. So that'll be fun. Okay, X-Acto knife. Okay, so here's my X-Acto knife. And I've already cut around, I fussy cut around, and I did leave some white edge. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to come in and fussy cut around inside here the best that I can do. Okay, I'm not going on each leaf. Let's see, are we gonna, yeah, make sure that we're gonna come apart. I don't want to have to go and do this all over again. And I just have found that if you just kind of fussy cut when you're cutting out the inside, it is less distracting. Okay, now we're going to cut around the butterfly. Okay. wish I'd have cut out another set of this page, because it would have been fun to make that butterfly kind of 3D. I'm going to come down inside the butterfly. I don't think you need to see the wreath behind it. Okay. Okay, so I have this, and I want to put it on so you see the bunny through it. Okay. Now, for putting on plastic, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to use my double-sided tape. Okay. Somewhere I have glue dots. Glue dots work really well. I'm looking forward to trying the new sticky things that Maddie got and had, I think it was this week. And trying that because, okay, so, but double-sided tape seems to work really well when you're putting things onto plastic. And so we basically turned this into our very own sticker. Okay, I think we'll go. So I need to rip this one down a little to fit in here. There we go. Look at there. Okay, then we'll just put this piece down here. Now we got to get the stickies off. Okay, so so if you're going to add anything to this, like maybe we could add a little bow. But that might take away from the butterfly. But I might be able to use another butterfly from the collection later. I don't have one made up right now. But I can just make a little bow. Grosgrain ribbon is probably the easiest to make a bow. Yeah, I like that. Another color might be better. But we have this bow. We have a bow. In case we need one. Okay. Okay, so we have a bow. Maybe to bring the color up there. Anyway, you know, if you're going to add eggs or something, you might want to staple them on before you put this down, was what I was thinking. Or putting some kind of like dryer sheet or Easter grass. I think Easter grass would be kind of cool because then he might look like he's in the grass. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to add this. And there is sticky over here on this side. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and grab one of these pieces and put that back on there. Hopefully, so that that can stick onto the page once we get it. Nope, it's not going to go back on. Oh, that's just the page. Okay, we're good. Sticky is all stickied on the plastic. Okay, so that gives me... I just put that on the wrong side, you guys. Oh well. Okay, so I have this going across, so I need to do something with that. I was telling you, I have this package of ribbon stickers from a long time ago. I don't even know where I got them. I did not pay $1.99 for them. They might have been in Happy Mail. I'm thinking Ooh, the blue and yellow might be kind of cool because you got the yellow right there. So let's go ahead and get a measurement, an ish. Okay, so we're going to go down to about there. Okay. So this is March. It's still Stash Buster month here on the Dear Julie Julie channel. So I am trying to use up things that have been in my stash. Okay. Oh, I should have made that longer. I went with where the card ended instead of where the plastic ended. Okay, so we're going to go to here. And I had that page in with the swing into spring stuff. Okay, so there we go. Make sure our bunny go down. Okay. So there we go. Our bunny is peeking through the plastic. I really do like to use the plastic packaging in my creations because you can see through them and you don't lose any of the look. Okay, so up here, again, if this goes into the journal, we know that it's going to be a little too long. We also have this little tag. And okay. I don't want to lose this yellow. So I'm thinking we'll go ahead and we'll cut this across right here. Okay, and then we'll round the corners. It's one way to make a card look like you didn't just cut it and stick it in. Okay, so go around and round the corners, and then let's come back and okay, I think the thing that I'm having trouble with here is the fact that we've got to, oh, I like it now though. If I pull it over to this side, instead of in the, okay, because he's going to sit like that. Okay, so he's going to sit like that. This can come out over the top. This can be the, let's put it inside because so, and I do try and use everything each day of the collab. So just for your information. Okay, I like that. And so go ahead and we'll put some of this lace. I'm going to use the fabric tack because it will dry really quick. You can use the Tombow Mono liquid glue with your fabric and your lace, but it doesn't dry as fast. Okay, and then I'm going to cut those off. I'll have a couple of little pieces that I can use somewhere else. Okay, there's that. Okay, what if we go ahead and find an orange, a green, okay. The large larger hole this time. And I'm just going to put white because I'm using, there is white in my journal. So okay, there we go. Okay, with that, I really don't want to lose that yellow flower. Do you ever do that? Do you ever just really not want to lose the yellow flower? Okay, so I have, these are left over from one of the sets of prayer journals, but I was like, oh my gosh, the colors are perfect for my Easter stuff. As I'm going with all the colors, the bright, the pastel, and all of the variations of them. Okay. We can just get you to go through the hole. Okay, so we got the yellow is through. Okay, now let's get this one. Might be easier to thread it. Or not. Just get some of it through, right? Okay, I'm going to pull this down so it's not in the way. There we go. It worked. Okay, so I like this because it's going to give me a lot of color. Maybe my bow down there should be out of this color. Okay, so just like that. We get lots of color. This is going to come out, probably come out the top of the journal even. And okay, I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm going to put a belly band up here, you guys. And stay tuned. I've got another idea after this one. It's one we haven't seen for a while. Okay, so this will give me a belly band here. Okay, and so for that to work, I'm going to want a separate little piece on the back. And so let's see, what do I have? I'm going to go ahead and put this on here just so I don't waste it. And okay, little something. Could use this. I'm going to use this. I'm going to put an Easter egg on it. From the Easter egg stickers that are lost again. We've lost the Easter egg stickers again. There they are. Okay. this one. I'm going to put that on here. Okay, let's make sure that this is all the way down. I'm going to add this sticker that says Happy Easter right here. Love it. Okay, that will bring the green from the tag in down there. Sometimes if you're looking at your project and you're like going, okay, yeah, something is just not clicking. And it could be that your triangle is broken. So your triangle of color. We've got a lot of color going on here. We're going to put you in there. Okay. Okay. I have this little piece. I like to use all my scraps. I had this working before I checked it right before the video. But no. Okay. So this gives me another large tag element. Okay. So we have our little tag. You can journal on there. We have our large tag. You can journal on there. We could add some distressing. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to distress, so we'll give that a moment. And I think I want this down here. Okay, so I'm going to put just a ribbon of glue for this yellow. Okay. Okay, I love it. Okay, so there's that. This can go into a journal page. And so let's check our size just so you can get an idea. Okay, so that'll go in. It could go in as a tuck, and then something larger could go behind it. I love the way that turned out. And, you know, you could always just put it in like that. So, but there we go. Okay, so there's that. So next we are going to take our stuff. Let's put the stickers over here where I can see them. And put that. Okay. Okay, so for our next little goodie, let's put this inside there. Okay. We are going to take this one and this piece, and they are going to be our ensemble. So we're going to start with this, and we are going to go ahead and let's use, I had a piece of, there it is. I had a piece of the music book, and I think we can use this piece right here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put glue all the way around this. Okay, so we're going to put, you know what, let's use this because we really do need to speed things along here. I'm probably supposed to already be moderating. So if I'm not here to answer your questions, I'm moderating the Handmade Creators Market. And you can leave your questions and things in the comments, or see if somebody else in the group can answer. So we've gone ahead and gone all the way around this card and added glue all the way around it. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to come in and cut all the way around. This is a heavyweight paper, not cardstock, but a heavyweight paper that I'm using. Okay. And we'll go around. Okay. So here is what we have. And now we're going to go ahead and pick out a index card. I have a pink one. I think that'll be fun just because it's different. Make sure that we are dry all the way around here. We're going to make a hidden journaling card. So I'm going to come over here and try really hard not to cut off her finger or the bunny's nose. I think we'll be okay. We're going to come down just like that. And I have cut the bunny off of the little trade card. Okay, or reward of merit is what it is. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to measure and see. I do need to cut off some of this. And so we're going to cut this down. Okay. I want to make sure that this will fit in. Oh, open it on the opening side, okay? Open on the opening side. And we're going to go ahead and round the corners because that makes it easier to get them in. So this is an idea that Cara showed us quite a while ago, I think last summer. And I love doing this with these antique cards because they hide the cut really, really well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, push that in there as far as I can, and then pull it out just a little bit, just because that'll make it easier. And then I'm going to come over and I'm going to cut. Let's make sure we're straight if we can. We're going to come over and we're going to cut about 3/8, and we're going to add glue. Add glue on both sides. Okay, glue on both sides. And put that right in there. Okay, just like that. Okay, make sure it's all the way up to the edge. Put it in. Okay. And then we're going to want an edge on this. So let's see, what do we have? What do we have for an edge? Oh, how about a tab? From these stickers, we have one that says Happy Easter. Little tab. It already has the fold and it's ready to go on. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on here. Fold it over. Okay. So we'll have that. And then I think we want to add a couple of our eggs. How about the cute little duck in the Easter egg? Cute little duck in the Easter egg. Okay. And I love that. Okay. So this is what you have. You can journal on that. You could add a photograph or something if you wanted to. And then just put it back in and close it up. Okay, so that's our little card. And then this is going to be our pocket that we are going to put it in. You know what we could have done? Oh my gosh, we could have done double pocket out of this for one page. And that might not be a bad idea. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll trim this. And we'll come back and we'll trim this because we need a little space. Okay, so that's what this is going to be. It'll be one pocket, two pockets. Okay, so now, and it'll be able to glue down. I think I want to add a stamp. I'm going to put it up there. Okay, so postage scissors are purple. And so we'll use those to cut around the stamp to get the authentic stamp look. You can also use just like pinking shears to get that look if you wanted. And I'm going to put it on this one. Okay. So another thing that I thought would be fun to do is on these buttons. So Cara has a couple of buttons on throughout her pages. There we go. Okay. Okay, so for me, it's easier to use the little dilly bobber. I'm gonna cut my holes. Now you could go through this way. Okay, and just like you would put a button down. You could do that. You could take some buttons from day 4 and just add a button. You could add a real button on top of here. If you had a clear button, you could put a clear button on top of here and you'd have your color. So there's that. The other thing that you can do is okay, so let's tie that off. And we'll cover this with tape or something because we're making this into a pocket, so we don't want whatever we put through here to get caught up on it. Might even add a second page. That might be a good idea with some lace. Okay, so this time I've gone in from the top and I'm coming back, and on this one, go ahead and tie it in a knot. Okay, so you could do that and just cut that off, or you can go ahead and make a little bow. So you make a regular size bow, then pull it in, Okay, pull your pieces in. And then pull it tight. And then pull it into where you want it. Cut them off. Okay, and then I just add a little bit of my fabric glue underneath it. To help keep it where, and to keep it from coming undone. Okay, so that gives me that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go around the edge of this, cut that off. Okay, and I have this paper, but what I want to do is, remember okay, let's go ahead and come from this side, okay? I have an idea. Okay. So we're going to cut this. This is that music paper. I'm just gonna go around it. Okay, now I'm gonna use this. I don't have the corner piece, but we'll go ahead and move it up and move it down. Then we'll so I'm lining these up with the little holes. Oh really? I have to come down and do one more. Oh well, you do what you gotta do. Okay, so this is what we got so far. Like I said, this one I don't have the corner for it, so we're just gonna go around the corner rough, however it goes. Okay. Okay, so there's that. So this is the Martha Stewart Edge Punch. Love this one. Okay. And I just think that adding lace in a Easter journal is like perfect. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to glue this down. So put some glue around our thread. I don't want to be here forever. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I'm so sorry. It's like go around this edge. I want to make sure it's right up against the edge because this is where we'll be putting things in and out of that pocket. These edges I'm not as worried about. We're just gonna, okay, and we'll put our little bunny down. Putting our little bunny down. Okay. There we go. So that's what we'll have. And then this one, I don't think I'll add the lace to this one. And maybe they can sit on a page more like this. I'll probably decorate that with something once we get it on the page. With this being the main part of our ensemble. So I believe we used all of our items, and I think we could go ahead and we can add a little Easter egg to that. Since we're here. Nope, I don't want to use black. It's like the only color in here that, okay. And I need to remember to switch this to the one. Okay, I think that'll work. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut the hole and go right in between Happy and Easter. Oops. Put that away, didn't I? Use the blue. Isn't that cute? I think that's so cute. Okay, so we use some stickers, and I could actually undo this and put that right in there, or for right now we'll hang it on a bulb pin. But I'll probably come back and either add a jump ring or or just putting it straight on there. Okay, but for right now, we'll add a bulb pin, and there we go. We have our little egg hanging. So that'll hang underneath here. So let's go ahead, clean up. I'll be right back and we'll show you what we made. And here we go. We have from our first project, our treat envelope that we filled. We added this piece to the front and added some eggs. We did trim this down a little bit so we would get to see those colors. For this, we just went ahead and added some lace and trim at the top, and that gave us a card. It just looked like it needed to go together. And then for our combination, we have taken the edge of Cara's collage. I covered the printer mistake here with the ribbon from the bright set of ribbon that I have. And then I fussy cut and made just a dangle charm out of the this egg, and then we added one of the eraser eggs. So that can go right in there, and that gives us this. So that is our first ensemble. And then for our second ensemble, of course, with these pieces, I saw them with a bunny in them, and it was so funny because Cara made that for our branding, is this with that other bunny, excuse me, inside of it. And I was like, oh, when I saw her page, I was like, oh, I could put a an opening and have the bunny in it, well, that's been done, but I did it anyway. I did it on this plastic. So we built up on this plastic with stickers, and I did add this with fabric tack. You guys, it is holding. This we use the double-sided tape. Then we have this little tag. So this could come out and go somewhere else, but we did use, we did make this a belly band across the top that we can go ahead and stick this in. And so on here we added the egg, added the cutoff from that. And so there is the second one. Okay, so second ensemble, and ensemble number 3, we have our pocket. We added some features using thread here and added the stamp here to make it look like it was a postcard. And this is going to be a pocket. And this little card was made to go inside this little pocket, and it is a hidden journaling card. So we put that together. You can go ahead and write on the back of this and on the inside. We added the little tab here, and we have another one of the little eggs, and we added one of the stickers here. This one can, I think, can just go on the page underneath it. We can decide if it needs lace or something, or I can use it somewhere else. But originally I was going to do a double pocket, so there would be a pocket and a pocket, and the more I thought about it, I decided not to. Now, we still can come in and add the little hole here, but I think adding the hole right there, you might see the broken piece, okay, the broken part. But that is my day 1. I have ensembles for the journal that I'm putting together, and so this is what we have so far. I have my 3 signatures, and I have an ensemble to go in each signature. And so there, if you want to see how I put those together, that was yesterday's video. Okay, so that is my 3 ensembles for day 1. Remember, this is for the 5 Days Easter 2022 collab with DearJulieJulie and CaraBrandonCreations. And the 5-day kits, you can find those in the DearJulieJulie and CaraBrandonCreations Etsy shops. And so day 1, Friday, we'll be back with day 2 on March 30th. That's Wednesday. And of course, I'll have a premiere each day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time between now and then as well. So, there you go. So now we're going on over to the creator. We're going to the Handmade Creator Market. It's live at Spectrum Art Creations, and we have several creators that are sharing their items with you, and it's show and sell. So come in, check them out. I'll be there for the rest of the day, and so don't forget, you can chat over there, say hello, and just support our fellow creators. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, I'm looking at this and I had an idea. So what if we go ahead and go in and we undo this butterfly. He's stuck down there pretty good. Okay, but I go ahead and I do that, okay? And I'm going to cut this. And what if we put... Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a butterfly wing. Okay, we need to, no, that should be good. Okay, and we go in and that's not going to work. Go brown. See if I can get some of this to come off. Ooh, I can. What if I can transfer it onto here? Okay. Come on. I'm trying to make my butterfly. There. Okay. So, you know me, but wait. There you go! My little butterfly's flying away. Yay!